Ayo, what's the good? It's your boy SUPERKev. Welcome to another episode of the SUPERKev Livecast season 4. We're on YouTube, baby. Hold on, let's prove it. We having fun today. I think I heard myself right here. Right, you turn that off. We on YouTube over here too. Anyways, for those of you new to the page, welcome to the hottest to-do list show on the internet. If it's not, your job is to let me know where it's at so I can like, comment, share, and subscribe to their page the same way I ask you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly. All right. Now, y'all know there are 7 forms of income. There are 7 days in a week. I start on Monday. I end on Sunday. And whichever day of the week it is corresponds to that form of income. Now, of course, I do apologize for not showing up yesterday. I ended up tutoring a fine young man. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm here to make up this episode. And then I also do have to do an event in a few hours. So if I don't show up today, I'll do my best to make it up tomorrow. Y'all know how it is. All right. And for those of you who are fellow content creators, y'all know the struggle. Now, speaking of fellow content creators, I'd like to give a special shout out to Coffee with Friends, starring Raw to the Bone. Hold on, let me pull up her IG over here. I'm gonna do my best to drop her Instagram in the link below, and then she has a link tree, and from there you can just support her on all of her platforms. So hold on, let me see if I can pull up her page so that y'all forgive me because I don't have 2 computers and all of that stuff yet. I'm just out here doing the best I can. But for those of you who are watching, this is her profile picture. All right, that way you know you are subscribing to the correct page. But again, I'm going to drop the link in the comments. So by the time you watch this episode, there should be a link in both Facebook and YouTube comments. And one thing that was very important is that, or I don't know how to say this, but when I show up to her show, she shows so much love. The same love that I believe hopefully one day I could show for the next fellow content creator. So the fact that there are people out there who understand how we can do this together, right? There's enough space at the mountaintop for all of us to be successful. And that's one of the reasons why my show has been starting around 9 o'clock, because her show starts at 8. And I'll be thoroughly entertained. And I'll be like, nah, like we are part of the same community. You can enjoy her show. And then when that show is over, you could pull up over here. And while I was thinking about that, I just realized why television stations are called networks. Think about it. If you like her show and then you like the comments I make on there, you might like my show. If you like my show and then I ask you to go pull up to her show, you might realize her show's better than my show. That's networking. Cartoon Network. Hope you learned something right there. Now, let's get into the 7 forms of income, and we're going to stop on Thursday. Income 1, earned income. Exchange your time for money. I don't care how much you make, because it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. Always try to follow the 65-25-10 rule. Either watch Monday's episode or ask me in the comments to elaborate. My voice is halfway gone because I've been singing too much Omarion and Beyonce in the car. So just forgive me. Oh, and as far as my outfit, y'all know I try to always wear like something music related. The significance of this outfit is that I called into Coffee with Friends, and this is what I wore because the show just ended. So I was just like, you know what? Just because of all the love that's in the air, I'm gonna rock the same thing. So if you are pulling up from her show, yes, it's me. I'm wearing the same thing, same chain. You already know what it is. Okay. Income 2 is profit income or business income. The difference, profit, you're working for someone else. Business, you're working for yourself. But don't get it twisted. Those are just little phrases. You should be in business to make a profit. There you go. Now, incomes 1 and 2 are both what we call active. You have to show up to get that money. Now, income 3 is when it begins to get passive. Your money starts to make money behind your back while you're asleep. All right. If you ain't making money while you sleep, you ain't making no money. I think 50 said that. And ever since then, I felt broke. I don't know. It don't matter how much I'm worth. I feel broke because, well, not really, but you get my point, because I need more money while I'm sleeping. And the best way, in my opinion, this is not financial advice. It's just entertainment purposes only. The best way to get money behind your back is to put money in a savings account. 10% of every dime you touch into a savings account until you have 12 months worth of bills. Now, why 12 months? Because if something happens, you have 12 months to figure it out. You won't need to be borrowing money from people and falling more and more into a hole. And then it's now time for income 4, which is shout out to the 69 drivers I helped today. That makes me happy. On Waze, by the way. Income 4 is dividend income. Getting paid to own shares of companies. All right. Now, let me please make this clear that just because you're in the stock market does not necessarily mean you're getting dividend income. Because if you invest in a company such as a Tesla, at the time of this recording, it is Friday, March 18th. So I'm a day late. I apologize. Tesla is a growth stock. Amazon is a growth stock. You don't get a dividend. They don't pay you every 3 months for having them. Maybe that'll change in the future. I'm not here to tell you it will or it will not. I'm speaking as of right now. When you put money into Amazon, when I put money into Amazon or into Tesla, it's because I believe in the future that money is going to grow. I technically consider that income 3. So dividends are when you get paid. So companies such as Microsoft, Nike, and one more, McDonald's. Those are dividend yielding stocks. So those are the types of stocks that I'm talking about. Okay, I just wanted to differentiate the two. All right. Shout out to my man for responding. Now he responded twice. Hold on, let me see if my other phone is gonna read that message. But I be getting distracted when it pull up on the screen like that. I should have went to do not disturb, but I'm learning this as I go. You feel me? Shout out to Raw to the Bone for inspiring not just me, inspiring Yoga Sai and everybody else out there to get started or to get to the next level or to not be scared or to just try it. Like we can learn together. Like eventually all of our pages are going to have people willing to help us get to the next level. Until then, we do the best that we can. All right. One of those is, yo, I don't have a SUPERKev backdrop. I don't got the money to afford it right now. So I use the same TV and I was just like, man, what can I do with this TV that's damn near 10 years old, probably older? We going, you know what I'm saying? That's my backdrop. So shout out to all the content creators out there. Another one, shout out France. She might pull up. Shout out France. Make sure y'all follow her. If I remember, I'll drop the links. She's especially special. That's kind of hard to say, but especially special to me because not only is she one of the homies, her house used to be like walking distance away from mine. Yo, she graduated from the same school I did. That makes her a fellow genius. So we're going to sip to the fact that she's mad smart. If you're watching this on the replay, we sipping for you for your greatness. hmm Okay, but you can see I'm all over the place. But back to business though. So income 4 is dividend income. And now I do want to remind you that you guys can enter the stock market. And again, this is not financial advice. This is entertainment purposes only. You can enter the stock market and totally have a dividend yielding portfolio. I'm going to give you an example of one. I don't believe I'm still in this, but I was in it. Okay, I don't know which ones I got rid of and which ones I kept because I got my stop losses. So sometimes I get kicked out and I don't know where I be kicked out over there. But anyways, if you invest in Apple, Microsoft, and Cisco, Apple is they're gonna have a car soon. Apple whip. They got. I'm recording on an Apple device. I got old Apple device. Yo, shout out to Raw to the Bone because my iPhone 6 is out today because this is what I was using to watch her show. Y'all see, I got the iPhone 7 with no headphone jack. I don't want y'all to talk no trash to me. I have Bluetooth. We on Bluetooth right now. I dare one of y'all to call me old. But if you do, I am. Because here go my wired headphones. We got wired headphones left and right. Y'all don't want to play with me. I don't like when my phones and headphones be dying. I don't like that. But anyways, look at all the Apple devices. And then I upload to an Apple computer. Now, if we lit, so you can see why investing in Apple kind of makes sense. But then what about Microsoft? Well, guess what? Shout out to my young guy who said my bed is a mess. Not really. This is my desk now. Yo, these are like um three or four PCs or laptops. Laptop PCs. How do you say it? PC laptops. Microsoft laptops. So I support both. Now I don't rock with Xbox after what they did to my 360. So I'm still waiting for them to replace my 360. They tried to charge me $17 when I was a college student after I done dropped like 800 on their system, which is why I'm on PlayStation now. But we still invest in Microsoft stock because I'm with the money though. You feel me? But I don't buy Xbox. I don't play Xbox. Anyways, the second one was Microsoft. The third one was Cisco. Well, Cisco provides Wi-Fi. So if you just think of that, you got games, you got internet, you got metaverse, you got all of that between those three stocks. But here's the significance. Those three stocks pay quarterly dividends. That means you get 4 dividends a year. That means each of them are paying you 3 times. That's 12 of them. You want to make it special? They don't pay on the same month. So Apple's month is different than Microsoft's month. Microsoft's month is different than Cisco's month. If you were to just invest in those 3, you would be getting paid once a month. Holla at your boy. I hope you learned something. Oh, and shout out to my mans who yesterday pulled up to the live and dropped nothing but hate. This is what I got for you. I know what I'm doing is good for the black community. It may be boring now, but when your bank account start looking good, y'all are gonna start falling in love with my show. I left it. I left all his hates up there. If you support what I got going on, drop the likes, press the smile button. Let's show the haters that I'm doing something right. If not, then you're agreeing with them. So let's see what it do. All right. Now, y'all know when I'm late to an episode, I go down my to-do list. I still post it, but I'm not going to talk about all of them so that I catch up as soon as possible. And then if y'all don't comment or participate, I'll be done quick, and then I'll probably show up for the one that I owe y'all. So either way, everyone wins. All right? That's how I live. That's always been what I stood for. And now that I have a small show, that's it. And to the person who left, I appreciate you showing up. Wish you would have dropped the like, but showing up and donating your time was, time is the most expensive form of currency we all share. So anytime someone shows up to my show, that's the best thing they could do. The likes is extra, but if y'all letting some random come in here and press 50 hates and y'all don't give 50 likes, of course people are gonna think I'm crazy. All right. So if y'all support it, support it. If not, don't worry about it, because I'm gonna continue to show up and show out until, you know what I'm saying, at least until the end of season 4, because I am tired, but we're gonna finish this season. Okay. Now I'm gonna go down the list and see anything that says income 4, and then we'll see what we got. Okay, wait, I lied. I gotta keep talking about these ones. Bill tracking note. Actually, I don't have no bills for income 4. Boom, done. Download app updates via Wi-Fi. Why? Because most of my stocks are apps, and it's best if your app is updated because you don't want to get caught where you're trying to invest and then you need an update. Chill, because a lot of these are time sensitive. So there you have it. Check the email in the DM. Now in my email, I get a lot of messages from newsletters, and a lot of them are stock related. So I'll read the headline and see if there's something I want to read. I definitely put them all in the same folder. And that way, if I need to read them in the future, hopefully they're still there. If it's something crazy or egregious, I'll screenshot it so I keep the receipt. And the whole point is to use those as reference points, right? Like, we don't know what the future holds, but if this particular newsletter is saying something 20 years, oh, not that's too long. And then 6 months from now, it came true, then maybe I could trust that newsletter moving forward, and vice versa as well. And last, I think vice versa was not the correct term. And the contrary, maybe. I don't know. I majored in math. Y'all know I get a pass every time my English ain't on point. So check your email. You never know what opportunities is there. And then also, you can get emails of receipts. I'm probably going to talk about receipts later, but my stock receipts are in my email. You have purchased 20 shares of so-and-so, whatever. It'd be in the email. And then the DM, so sometimes I'll get DMs of my peers or my peoples or people who listen to my show, and they'll ask me questions over there. Sometimes they don't feel comfortable talking on the live. Maybe they don't want to be, publicly associated with the Kev, but that's a them problem, not a me problem. I don't got no beef. But I respond in the DM because however you feel comfortable learning is what I do. All right, now let's find fours on my list. I'm scrolling, by the way. One day I'm gonna have two screens, but in the meantime, work with me, y'all. Okay, document receipts. I actually touched on that. Check income 4 out of 7. Google Docs and ideas. Now, I used to keep a Google Doc of my goals in the stock market. Now, I don't keep it in a document. I set my stop loss, and once it hits it, or my take profit, it's either gonna hit one of them or the other. Then I go from there. And then I always know what stocks I'm investing in next, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, and shout out to a black man who called me, and because of, all right, here's how I can say this. This black gentleman is a business owner, and I work for him, and I believe I'm one of the better workers. That's just my opinion. And one of the things I do is if you talk to me, I'm talking money. I'm not, my brain is about money, my son, money. That's where I'm at. All right. So, and the reason why it was money and then my son is because before my son was born, I always wanted to make sure that I provided enough financial stability so that my son could live a good life. All right. So I've been working on the money before my son was born. But my son is the most important in my life. Money, we lose it, we get it back. So I don't think money is more important. I was just giving you the order in which I started this, whatever. Anyways, shout out my son. If you ever watch this, bro, I'm doing this for you, dog. But watch. This black man that I work for sometimes, who knows I be talking money, called me and was like, this is what I'm trying to do. I ain't gonna tell you what he's trying to do, but he was like, this is what I'm trying to do. I was like, yo, that could cost you a lot of money, but you know me. So that's it. So we help each other. All right? We collab. Same way Raw to the Bone shouted me out and tried to bring traffic to my page. We were both unsuccessful today, but that doesn't mean we're going to be unsuccessful forever. One day y'all are going to show up and show love. One day y'all are going to pull up and be like, yeah, I want to talk this money. And guess what? The page is set up. The platform is, shout out Facebook, shout out Meta, shout out YouTube, and then shout out everybody who's going to show love in the future. All right? You might like me, you might love me, but maybe you don't understand me. That's why I show up and show out all the time, to clarify, to provide a safe space to ask those questions. So I know one day people are going to support me. Whether it's you, that's up to you. But one day, yeah, you're going to know that we started doing shows with me talking to myself and looking at myself in the background, reading my own notes from my iPhone 6. Now let's see how well that ages. Okay. Now, tangentially, all right, the word tangent means Oh shoot, now I sound like I know English. Shoot. Let me take a sip to the fact that here's the word of the day. Tangent. Yo, if you ever watch this episode, I don't ever want you to say, well, you had a word of the day, so you know English. You can't use that against me, okay? Because maybe you're right. All right. No, our word of the day is tangent. Y'all know I was a math teacher, but I had a word of the day every new lesson. Not every day, but every time I taught a new lesson, word of the day. So one day it was tangent. Tangent means to touch. All right. So for those of you studying circles, you should know that all radii are perpendicular to its tangent line. So tangent means to touch. If you want me to elaborate, talk to me in the comments or slide in my DMs. You can picture message me. I only charge to leave my house. Okay. But if you ain't paying, you can't get mad if I'm sleeping through the answer. All right. It's best if you give me a few days in advance. Anyways. Oh, and secant means to cut. So if this is your part of your circle, secant will go through it. Tangent would just touch it. Okay. Now, tangent comes from Latin or Latin. You could tell I'm from Boston. Latin. Okay. Latin. Nah. Latin. Okay. I'm over here struggling. I can hear the Boston accent in my ears, but then I also do know how to pronunciate. But now we pronunciate. You know what I'm saying? It's a Boston thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I digress. No, word on the street is that Latin is a dead language. Keyword, word on the street. So allegedly, supposedly, hypothetically, I don't quite buy it, but we could talk about that on a random live. Not right now. That would be on the SUPERKev rant. By the way, shout out to Mo.J on YouTube. He makes power content, also Bel Air, I believe Snowfall. I don't really watch TV. I just support him. And I watch Power when I get a chance. But he be having like 3 hour streams with his Truly. You know what I mean? I be going like an hour or 2 hours if I'm on point. But he'd be doing 3 hour shows and they be amazing. I be at work overnight listening to the whole thing. So make sure y'all subscribe to his YouTube. But then he'll chop up his episodes, and I didn't realize until I got the notification bell on for his show. He has something called Mo.J Rants. Yo, when he was doing his show, in my head, I was like, yo, I think he's ranting right now. He's definitely been going on for a long time. I just looked at my watch. I don't even got my watch on. That's how you know I just came off the Raw to the Bone show. So we going to leave it off. That's just, it is what it is, bro. Y'all know I got the diamonds. So anyways, I would look at my watch, hypothetically, and be like, yo, this dude's been ranting for like 15 minutes. This dude been ranting for like a half hour or whatever. And he has a show called Mo.J Rants. Not only is the show lit because I get to rehear the rant just in that little, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever he's talking about, we get to just focus on that. He inspired me to also, you know what I'm saying? If he gives me the blessing, if he ain't hating, to have SUPERKev rants. Now, if he approves of that or doesn't, have a problem with it, I'll do that after this season because I ain't editing no videos until this season's over. I'm a tired man. Y'all know I'm about to leave the live, chase some money, and then come back, maybe do a live in the middle of the night, chase money. Tomorrow's Saturday, new kid, tutoring math, chasing more money. Saturday evening, chasing more money. My only night off, Sunday night, I'm going to be tired, go to sleep. Sunday, I hope I could chill. But if money calls, I'm answering. So I'm a busy guy. So y'all got to wait until this season's over. And then there will be a delay into season 5. Your boy is tired. Y'all got to forgive me. You know what I'm saying? But I know my fellow content creators feel me because I'm trying to go seven episodes a week. That's a lot. And to y'all new content creators, I do not recommend an episode a day. I don't. That's your boy tired. But I'm also, what's the word? Is it headstrong? Pause. If I say I'm gonna do something, it gets done. That's how I've been since I was little. I guess that's why I'm super Kev. Ah, anyways, I'm over here ranting. Shout out Mo.J. But let's get back to business. The word tangent, which is comes from Latin, which is a dead language. So I'm gonna say it in Boston English, is tangier. Tangere, I believe. And the word tangier means to kiss. So when you kiss something or someone or somebody, or let me get a toy, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, I really gotta find a toy. Uh, I kissed this on one of the episodes after I thought Tom Brady retired and then he unretired. So I'm gonna take my kiss back. When you kiss something, your lips touch something or someone or somebody or some part of a body. Anyways, touch. So when you're tangent, if you understand the word, then the mathematics actually is really simpler, I should say. I was gonna say really easy, but that's just a me and a math people thing. But it should be easier to understand because if you go through something, you're cutting it. So secant means to cut. Tangent means to kiss. There you go. So now I'm ranting so much I'm losing my point, but we're gonna get it back. Tangentially, I have 3 apps that are technically not stock market apps. They're cryptocurrency apps. And if you really want to get technical, you have to exchange your time for this money because you have to literally press a button. But that's all you have to do. Press a button. So these 3, yep, Bitcoin mining apps. So this is not the same as in people who slide in your DMs talking about hello and then they're trying to like scam you. I'm talking about if you get these 3 apps, I will drop my affiliate links in the comment section below. If you use the codes, I might get something, I might not, but that doesn't matter to me. I'm trying to provide you an opportunity to get into Bitcoin while the masses still think of it as a relatively early in its adoption. And the first one is Fold, a Bitcoin mining app that you click once every 20 hours. All right, once every 20 hours. At the time of me writing these notes, and I don't know if I updated this or not. Am I on the right one? It's probably not updated, so I'm gonna read what I got. And if I'm off, I'm off. Here's what it is. We're gonna keep pushing. But I just lost my spot. Give me a moment. See, that's why I like my future super porters because when I have mistakes like that, y'all ain't rashing me for losing my spot. And I say future because no one's watching right now. But 10,430 satoshis, which is about $4.53 USD. And if you really pay attention, since the beginning of this season, I have wrote down how much I have in that account. Now, that's a small account. Come on, like, that ain't showing off. I know I got a family member who called me and was like, yo, why are you showing off your money? Bro, if $4.53 is showing off, I'm sorry, y'all are too broke for me. But anyways, every minimum wage in Massachusetts is about $15. You can work 20 minutes and go make that. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. But anyways, me, how do I make that? I click a button and then that's it. Well, actually, I lied. I click a button and then I go to my clock app and I set the alarm for 20 hours from now. How do you know 20 hours from now? Minus 4 hours. So if it's 10 a.m. right now, which it is, 6 a.m. is 20 hours from now. All right, 10 minus 4 is 6. There you go. Boom. The only time you're going to have to worry about changing from AM, PM, and vice versa is if you are at 4, 3, 2, or 1 o'clock. There you have it. Talk to me in the comments if you need me to elaborate. Lolly, Bitcoin mining app. Wonder B's favorite. I haven't shouted her out in a minute. So we're going to sip to the fact that, you know what I'm saying? Wonder B, we love you. And then if you ever hear this, you know what I'm talking about. You can look at the date, and then the date will help you remember. Yeah. Shoot. Shout out Wonder B. And we definitely gonna shout her out on the next episode. So because I want to shout her out again, I might end this one quicker just so I can shout her out again. We definitely love Wonder B. Staple of the show is the reason why the lighting is better and Man, I love Wonder B. We love Wonder B. If you ever watch this episode, here, flowers while you're alive. Shoot, I don't got none. And I'm looking for a piece of paper and a pen. I'll draw you some flowers. I got you next time. Next time I mention flowers, I'll draw you some live on the show. Even though word on the street is, I believe you said you like real flowers. But since this is a show, I'll give you the drawing flowers and then we'll get you the real flowers. We love you, Wonder B. And Lolly is a Bitcoin mining app. You click once between 9 a.m. and 9 a.m. So you have 24 hours. It doesn't matter when you do it. If you choose to do it at 8:50 and for that day and then 9 a.m. for the next day, cool. But within a 24-hour spin, you only get one spin. So on Lolly, your boy is at 98,868 Satoshis, which is approximately $38.43 at the time of writing these notes. Now, once again, $38 is not life changing. I'm sorry. Maybe it is for somebody in the United States of America, but not if you live in the Northeast, not if you live in Massachusetts. However, if y'all been paying attention to my show since the beginning, you would know that I'm building these accounts for my grandkids or my nephew's kids, because I don't know what grandnephews, I don't really know the name. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go grandnephews and grandnieces, even though no, I do got nieces. Yeah, I was gonna say all of us got boys. Nah, there's a couple girls here and there. So shout out to my nieces though. You know what I'm saying? Don't I'm sorry, but to the grandbabies, which is gender neutral, I'm building these accounts for them. So when you hear me dollar cost averaging into crypto on PayPal or Cash App, that means I'm doing it for someone else because we know those are not the best places to maximize your crypto output. And if Uncle Chops was here, he would definitely be rationing in the comments. And if he ever watches the replay, he will be rationing in the comments. But when we think about doing this for our grandbabies, it kind of changes. Um, and then last but not least, Smiles. Smiles. Bitcoin mining app in which you get Satoshis for walking. You heard it correctly. For walking. Now y'all see why I like to walk to the train station. I'm getting paid extra I'm saving money by not paying for the bus. Then I'm making extra money by getting paid a couple pennies. Is it a lot of money? No. But then just the incentive of saving money from either gas or the bus or public transportation, I should say, and then also getting paid. Y'all are wilding if you ain't listening to the Kev. But guess what? When nobody's watching, I'm talking to myself, but I'm doing this for my grandbabies. So these videos are going to age very well. Why? Because every day I show up, I'm worth a penny more or $10 more. So when I tell you I'm coming for $10 million, but then you also seeing the progress, it's very different. That's why I repeat these and post them every episode. So anyone who's like, yo, how do I go from broke, negative, bad credit, and living at my mama's house to the next level? Yo, I'm posting every day. So if y'all don't appreciate it, there's not much I can do. So when we got people like old boy yesterday who showed up and just dropped a bunch of hates, listen, if y'all don't press like, if y'all don't drop the hug emojis, if y'all don't press care, then people are going to think I'm out here ranting about nothing. I'm teaching black people how to get Jewish level money, Chinese level money, white people level money. And then you want to drop a hate on that? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm going to continue to show up and show out because I believe in what I'm preaching. All right? Shout out to whoever just joined. It says somebody was watching, but you know how it goes. It says somebody's watching. But drop a like if you appreciate the content. We're going to keep it pushing. Thursday's weekly stock investments. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, I try to make all my platforms have some special stuff going on. If you follow my Instagram, which is linked to my Facebook is like, yo, bro, I look at Facebook like the government. Everything kind of circles back to them. So, anyways, But I try to make each of my social medias a little special, except Facebook. Actually, no, I lied because I got the sports show right now on Facebook. Might move it to Reddit, but as of right now, it's a Facebook exclusive. Anyways, if you follow me on Instagram, my Instagram got a lot of stuff. But yesterday, all right, let me back up. On Facebook, there was a memory in which I was telling y'all that when I get my stimulus package for $1,200, I was going to take 75% of it and invest in American Tower. So the memory pulled up. So I'm like, you know what? Let me show y'all that I'm still sitting on that same stimmy, and I want to hold this until it either falls flat on its face and then looks crazy, or when this thing its value hits 1,200. That way, the 25% and the 10% become free. Holla at your boy. We're gonna take a sip to the fact I'm trying to educate the black community for real. If what I said went over your head, pull up to my Instagram. And I posted this on 22 hours ago. So that's yesterday, March 17th. Peep game. A Robinhood app, because that's where I bought this American Tower stock at. That's the absolute damn truth of how many shares of American Tower I got. And because of the DRIP program, again, it's not financial advice. This is entertainment purposes only. The dividend reinvestment program. So instead of actually taking dividends out, I put the dividends back into the company. So now I'm sitting on 3.107283 shares of American Tower off the rip. I bought 3. So I already made it some type of something because I got a little bit more. But the total return, I invested, I believe, like 750-ish, basically 750. It was actually 249.80. So actually, let me show y'all I can do this math. I invested $749.40. I just did the math real quick. Y'all know I majored in math. That's nothing for me. But if that's something for you, get your calculator out off your iPod Touch or your cellular device. It is what it is. Calculators are everywhere. The total return, I am down 2.35% in maybe a year and a half, 2 years. I don't know. Doesn't matter. If I'm only down $18, but I still have $757.96 while the market is down right now, you know I'm the man. You know I'm the man. And this is a 5G and real estate company. Now, let's say the real estate market struggles. That's okay. Eventually it's going to recover and I'll still have these 3 shares. I just wanted to remind y'all that when I be talking on this show, I'll back it up with proof. Still got the stimmy monies, dog. Let me know in the comments if y'all want a special live about all my stimmies. I got most of all my stimmy money. I don't play no games with the Kev. What's wrong with y'all? But what we really came to Instagram for is this. If you see Cash App with the gray letters, that means I'm talking about the investments of the week. And because it's the month of March, I put only $3 into each company. That's it. If it's new, I put 62.50. Why 62.50? Because last year I put 50. So this year 62.50. That's it. That's it. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Airbnb, ASML. Now I gotta tell y'all this. I actually was supposed to put $3 of ASML and I bought it twice. So next week, if they're back on my list, I'm not gonna invest in them. Okay? Because I doubled up already, so I'm not gonna penalize myself twice. Okay, DigitalOcean. Again, if you don't want to pay attention to me rant and yap, just pull up to my Instagram. I give stocks every Thursday. So if you don't know how to enter the stock market, I'm giving you a foundation in which you can go to your certified public accountant with. I'm not a certified public accountant. This is entertainment purposes only. Shout out to my homie in the building, France. If you ever watch the replay, I try to give you a special shout out because you're amazing. Okay, next, DocuSign, New York Times, Nvidia. I put $3 in each. Now y'all telling me y'all don't got $3 to invest? Yo, what up? You ain't got $3 to invest? Come on, yes you do. Yo, y'all know I smoke big blunts. Bro, y'all be wasting $6 on Fonto, $3 on a pack of papers, and how many blunts can that make you or spliffs? And y'all could be in the stock market with me. I'm gonna give you the total at the end. I got $3 in Vertex Pharmaceuticals. Shout out Wonder B for letting me know that that's a great investment. I got $3 in Shopify. I don't even be shopping. Y'all do. I got $3 in Tesla. I just told y'all I be walking all the time. My car is broke outside, but I got Tesla stock. Holla at your boy. We're going to sip to the fact that, yeah, I might look like a scrub. Yeah. Listen, Superstar Fran said, okay, I'll watch the replay. I'm working, but wanted to tap in. You know why that's special to me? Because yesterday I was tutoring in a quiet office. Like, it was silent. It was just me and a student, and I really whipped out my phone and really pulled up to her live because I got a notification and it said she was live. So I was like, man, I'm gonna show up. But I knew I couldn't stay. And the same love that I give is what I would like in return. You don't always get back what you put out. But I'm one of them people that believes, like, if you put out good energy, you don't even have to worry about it coming back. Just put it out. But the fact that it came back, yo, I'm the man right now and I'm feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to you. But get back to work. I don't want you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And then we get this money and we can always watch the replay. But if you are still here, watch the replay on YouTube so we can run up the YouTube algorithm so I can get closer to the bag. You know what I'm saying? And if you're on YouTube, I don't want to watch you on Instagram no more. If you're on YouTube, I'll run up your YouTube views to help you get closer to 1,000 followers. No, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of footage, and you're already putting in the work. You might as well get paid for it. Um, and then we can comment over there and trip up the algorithm so that you can show up to more people. So I treat people the way I want to be treated. I might be a little crazy about it or what I deem passionate, but there are other great people in the world, and I'm talking to y'all. I'm not talking to the haters no more. You know what I'm saying? What I am gonna say to the I will address them though, but I ain't talking to them. I'm gonna address the haters by saying, if you like the content, press more likes than they press hate. If they press dislike, for every dislike they press, I need 97 likes because we're in the top 3%. You already know what it is. But exactly, we'll do. Fran said, I have to start posting on YouTube. Look, I know the YouTube thing is a big. Sometimes it's just too much. You got Facebook, Instagram, whatever. First off, you can use either Restream or StreamYard to put all three of them in one. So that way you're on YouTube and you're on Facebook and you're on Instagram. But if you want to go live on YouTube, you need 50 subscribers. So if you need help getting subscribers, let me know. I could try to you know what I'm saying? You can take my people's phones and just subscribe for you, no cap. And then you can stream all three simultaneously, and that way you can start running up your YouTube hours while still catering to your your Instagram and Facebook fans and followers and supporters. And then eventually, you can let them know, hey, meet you over there. Now, I'm gonna tell you straight up what I'm doing. I'm doing the I'm doing Facebook now because I started on Facebook. So I got the Facebook Live. Then I'm going to download it onto my computer. So I always got my own footage. So when it's time for me to make a documentary or a docu-series, we got footage. Then I upload it to YouTube, right? This season 4, is called the YouTube edition. Season 5 will most likely be a YouTube exclusive. So I'm trying to use Facebook followers and you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to meet me over there. But I'm giving y'all a whole year to do that. So instead of just focusing straight on the bag, I'm focusing on the content. And I believe that if I provide good content, the money will follow. If God is real, he knows what I be doing. The money's on its way. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about doing what my calling is. And that is using my mathematical skills to provide financial literacy within my community. Now, I'm not saying I'm limited to my community because this is a YouTube show. It's for the world. It's public. But my focus is my community first. All right? Because I believe we need it. Anyways, that was my little Tesla rant. See? Shout out Mo.J. When I edit the video, that's where it's going to end at. Upstart. I believe I got a loan from Upstart and I'm paying them back. So I was like, nah, I ain't just gonna pay y'all back and I don't own a piece of that goddamn company. So every time I pay that bill, I'm paying myself. I hope you're learning something. And then the new stock of the week, and we probably gonna take an option on this. Now, because it's already Friday and I gotta run, I didn't have time to, I did not prioritize the time because we all at the same time. I did not prioritize the time to check my entry. Garmin is a stock I will take my option on next week. Over the weekend when the market is closed, I'm gonna find my entry. And then we gonna strike. We either gonna hit it or we not. And I'm gonna keep y'all posted. All right. I post that every Thursday. Oh, my fault. I pressed that by accident. Try to go back to my Instagram and then I click somebody's page. Shout out to whoever's page that was, but I can't play your music. I can't risk the copyright strike. So let's get back to the notes. So I posted the stocks of the week. Income of the day links will be posted below. Now, let me read out what they are. My Lolly link, I spoke about Lolly today. My Fold link, I spoke about that. Smiles, spoke about that. Robinhood, they usually have a promotion where if you sign up with my link, I'll get some free stocks. I'm gonna tell you straight up, when I be getting free stocks from them, if I like the company, I keep it. If I don't like the company, cash that out, and then I put it into a company that I do trust. All right. So if you're not in stocks at all and you want to get started, feel free to use my Robinhood link. Now, if you also, let me say this, if you are not into stocks yet, but you want to start and you have Cash App, don't let my man Uncle Chops hear this, but you can use Cash App to buy stocks. The stocks I post are usually Cash App stocks. Why do I post Cash App stocks and $3 a share or whatever? It's so that y'all know that anybody could do this, even if you're in the hood. That's the point. And straight up, if you've been following my show, Cash App and Robinhood used to be equal. Robinhood got bought out by JP Morgan and Chase. So they're kind of trending away from the hoodest of hoods, if you understand what I'm saying. Cash App stayed with us. So I'm staying with them too. I said two because I run multiple accounts. Anyways, shout out to the person who just tuned in and didn't leave a like yet. I think they're going to come back and leave it later. But if you don't have Robinhood or Cash App, you can use my affiliate link. Maybe they'll send me $5, I hope, and then whatever. But the point is you have an opportunity to get this money. You don't have to give me anything. And then Webull. Now, if you ask me, of the three, I would say Robinhood is the best. Cash App is number 3. I like Webull in the middle. That's just my opinion. Okay? Talk to me in the comments if you want me to elaborate why. But let me tell you straight up what I do. I run Robinhood for my family. I run Webull for my son. I know he's in my family, but y'all, I'm a dad, so you know what I'm saying? Super dad. And then I run what's the other one? Cash App for my PQ. Talk to me in the comments if you want to know what that stands for. All my day one super porters know what that is. So I run those 3 accounts and I run them separately. So when you see me on Cash App, that's PQ money. When you see me on Webull, that's my son's money. And when you see me posting Robinhood, that's for my entire family. All right. And then last it says PayPal donations, but I'm probably going to talk about that at the end of the episode because I don't want to make anyone feel compelled to have to that I'm doing this for money. I do this off the strength of the love. But if you put up the money, I ain't gonna stop you. All right. And before we talk about that, let's jump into the main topic, which is income 4 out of 7 explained for the 3rd time. Well, wait, I did explain that the 3rd time. I did already. And that was the conversation with Cisco, Microsoft, and Apple. If you want to have dividends that pay you every 3 months, like if you want 3 stocks that pay you once a month, you could do those 3. Let me see if I could find you 12 stocks that'll pay you once a month that you can get paid all year long if you invest in these 12. Now, why 12? I like 12 because it's 12 months in a year, 12 constellations. Jesus rolled around with 12 disciples. There's 12 hours on a clock. Do I need to keep going? 12 is divisible by 1, 2, 3, and 4. 12 is a beautiful number. Okay. Robinhood. Let's see if Robinhood will work on this phone. I got Robinhood on all my phones. Hopefully it'll work. Sometimes they be getting mad when I go phone to phone. Fingerprints. Okay. All right. Let me go in one of my Robinhood playlists and see if I could find if I kept the 12-month playlist. I said playlist. What is it called on here? Lists. Just list. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Bear with me, y'all. And one day, while y'all are bearing with me, y'all will be talking in the comments. So we just preparing for when I got more viewers. You know what I'm saying? More than zero. Because every view after zero is infinitely more than zero. So I'll take it. I got all types of stocks. Tech growth stocks. Stocks set for 1,000% gain. That's a risk though. AI disruption. Tech stocks. Asset protection. I got some lists in here. But I'm looking for the dividends. Oh, you know what? Let me, instead of reading the names, let me go to which one got 12 in it. Because if you got 12, then, oh, it's not, I don't see no 12. If I deleted it, that means I sold them shares. That's not good. Because I'm over here wasting y'all's time. But since nobody's watching, what I'm going to do is try to multitask and find it on my Instagram. Because I saved it on Instagram. As a matter of fact, here's a better solution. I'm gonna find it on Instagram, screenshot it, or it's in my phone. It's in one of them because I'm that guy. I like receipts of the nice stuff. I'm gonna find them and then I'll drop the comment in the Facebook comment. I'll drop the picture screenshot in the Facebook comment section below. All right. That way I'm not taking up too much more of your time. And then to keep it pushing. But thanks for your patience though. Even though I'm talking to myself for now, but one day I'll be talking to everybody. Last thing is one question with the Kev. So I'm gonna set my iPhone 6 timer up to 1 minute. Now we ain't playing that song. We are not playing that song because I ain't getting no copyright strikes. Play my own song. Didn't come out yet. All right. No, I pressed cancel. I didn't mean that. Put set. Okay. So we are going to put a 1 minute timer up. If any of y'all want to call into the Facebook, make sure you turn your phone perpendicular, aka if it's like this, turn it like that. And 1 minute begin. Well, let me do it like that so y'all know to hold it sideways. And then when this show is over, we're gonna head to the next form of income. And then if I still have energy, we can do our real live show. Well, not live show, the live version of the live show, meaning if I show up on time, I get to bust a cap. You know what I mean? Anyways, but other than that, drop whatever you want in the comments. Nobody's here, so I'm probably gonna slide out real soon. And y'all can see again. Turn your phone sideways if you want to call. Feel free to look at the Kevin in the back. I'm gonna update this, upload this, and then I'm gonna hop on the bus and then head up north. All right. Oh shoot, 5 seconds left. It's not LeBron time no more. Kyrie time. Okay. I stop. There you go. In a way, I'm gonna put my cups up and then not do it on my own show. But let me just make sure I covered everything because I think I did, and I think it's time to be out of here. Sure did. On that note, it's your boy Super Kev. Oh, I just peace mode queued y'all. See, my brain just fried. Let's try that again. On that note, it's your boy Super Kev. As long as I'm a live, there will be a live. I really hope y'all learned about dividend income. If you have any additional questions, I'm here. Talk to me in the comments. I'm always on one of my phones. Notifications be going crazy. Shout out my Street Fighter background right there. I just wanted to show that. Anyways, and you're not alone as long as y'all have halfway trust into the Super Kev. Once again, this is not financial advice. It's entertainment purposes only, just and educational to give you a foundation in which you can ask your financial advisors. And last, if you do want to donate to either the PayPal or the Cash App, I will be dropping a pinned comment in the comment section below. You do not have to, because I'm going to show up for free anyways. And you can support for free by also hitting the like button, share button, subscribe button, hitting the comments, or hitting the notification bell. But some of us, they, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They be like, yo, we want to hit you, we want to help you build that school sooner, then that's what you're donating towards. As far as like donating for me to take your money and run, I, I work hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm unemployed, but I work hard. And on that note, it's your boy Super Kev. As long as I'm alive, there will be a live. You already know what it is. I love y'all. I gotta run. Hopefully, I'll have energy for you when I come back. Love y'all. Peace mode.